Welcome back to Where India Goes topic. So today we will discuss and we will think of the election, the general elections, particularly. So, what are all the rules and regulations? I'm not going to go in depth. We will see on the money limitations, how much can be spent, and what is the limitation fixed by the Election Commission of India. Before going into that, we will see what is representation. You see, you live in a village, in a small village where 100 people live in a small beautiful village, assume like that, and nearly 85-90% of the people are downtrodden and their economic status is very poor, and hardly 2-3 people are very well off, and they can go in car and they have got all the material comforts, and 2-3 people, they have like bike, scooters and other things, and they are in the middle class level, assume like that, and most of the people in the village are very poor. In that condition, so there comes a need for a representation. Somebody should volunteer or somebody should come forward to work for the development of the community, the village community, that particular village. So previously people, they themselves were selecting some good out of the 100 people. But gradually, after some time, there became a competition, assume like that. And when competition arose, so a kind of selection process were generated. So how they can contest elections. From the people's point of view, what they will think? Someone who knows the problems of the village, the difficulty of the people, what they are facing, and someone who is honest, who can serve the people, who can really work hard for the community, the village community. So people will expect those kind of people, the people who are having that mentality, their expectation will be based on that. Since it is democratic, anyone can contest it. So assume that the guys from the rich family also participate in the process, in the election. They say that we also know pretty well about the society, I mean the village, and we can work well, something like that. So they also come forward to serve the community. Here, the community elders, the village elders, they draft certain regulations, like how you can work, and with how many people you can work, and how much money can be spent, something like that. The one who is having, the one who hails, comes from the rich family, they can spend lavishly because money is not a botheration for them. And if they get this one, their intention maybe whichever it may be, whatever it may be, it could be even a symbol of prestige, That's what happening in the parliament and assembly. You see few guys and some people, the rich among the richest also, they just contest elections and they go inside the parliament once in a way, very sparingly, because election for them to be an MP is symbol of status for them. They have achieved everything in their business, and only one thing, they haven't seen the power. So that also they wanted to see. I can tell you the name, but I don't want to mention any names. I don't want to hurt anybody. So that's why I'm in a generalized way I'm telling you. And my intention is to just to understand in which situation we are in and what sort of things are happening in and around us. That's my intention. And as I told you, the topic itself is where India goes. And we are now in a junction, we are in a situation, a point where we have to think where really India is heading towards. So in this situation, coming back to the village story, you see the one who is spending a lot will attract normally. Everybody, he will attract. He or she will attract. The one who is having a really intention to help the community, to help the village, to sort out the problems of the villagers, since he or she is not having any money, his one and only investment is hard work, physical efforts, and time. Only two things he is having. And what he will think of going door to door and canvass the people that he is also going to contest as a representative and win in the election and serve you. So his investment is time and his efforts along with some volunteers. That is his investment. But the other opponent is a millionaire, he's a billionaire. So he's having a lot of money, material comforts. Whoever goes with him is given a lot. Given biryani also, chicken biryani, mutton biryani, vegetable biryani, whichever you like, it's given. And he comes in AC car. And he uses flight also to go here and there, everything. Because he is filthy rich. How they have got the richness, that is a different topic. But we'll assume that they are rich. Like maybe the Queen of England. Let us assume that they are like Queen of England. They come generations together, they are having money. They are billionaires, like that we think. And my friends, you just think, who will really serve the community? The one who has invested money along with his efforts, and you cannot compare the efforts taken by these people, because each and every household they have visited, the hard work, the physical work, time, everything is greater. You cannot compare. Money wise, you cannot, that also you cannot compare. Here money is spent a lot. And as I told you, the elders in the village, the knowledgeable person, the people in the village, they have drafted certain rules and regulations. Like what time you have to start the campaigning and what time you have to finish and how much money you can spend, something like that. Keep it. And what normally the village, when they are thinking about drafting a proposal or a regulation or a rule, when they are thinking of bringing a rules, I think that they have to understand the capacity of the village as a whole. You cannot decide only based on 2-3 families. Those families, they can afford, they are affordable. But if it is equal opportunity, particularly equality in opportunity, then they have to think. Equal opportunity means he is given a chance and that guy is also given a chance. That is an equal opportunity. But where is the equality in opportunity? Equality in opportunity means based on the capacity, the spending capacity of the people, of the village, based on that. And particularly that spending capacity in no way should interrupt with the service nature of the job for which they are fighting for. Somebody who is spending in millions, in billions, they will try to get it back. So automatically they will enter into a kind of investment category. They will automatically enter into the principles of business management. And through advertisement, they will enter into another section, which is marketing and advertising techniques. The techniques, strategies of marketing management, advertising management, business management, everything will come into the scene. If the villagers allow to spend lavishly without botheration about the real capacity of the village community. Now we will come to the real situation. So this is how elections are carried out in India. You see, when we were given independence, when we got freedom, we drafted our own system by making a comparative studies with other countries like England, which ruled in fact as Switzerland, America. So all the constitutions, rules and regulations, law, everything, they just analyzed and we prepared our own constitution, our own method. But still, the roots are in those constitutions, in those systems. Ours is not an evolved one. Ours is a newly drafted by analyzing other systems, democratic systems. And accordingly, we drafted our own methods, rules and regulations. When we contested elections, during first 3 periods, we spent hardly below 10 crores of rupees for first 3 elections. And after that, in 1984 and all, we spent nearly 100 crores of rupees towards election. And after that, we entered into 1,000 crores. And after that, 3,000 last election, 3,870 crores. It is going on increasing, and accordingly, you see, the Election Commission of India recently, I may not be exact with the statistical the figures. You just go online and check it. What I checked online, that is the figure which I came across. And if you want to have the exact picture, then analyze it. My point is not the picture alone. I'm just talking about how it is being decided, on what grounds it has been drafted. This is my question, my doubt. Recently, the Election Commission of India, see, they have given you a catalog thing, menu card like thing has been given, rate chart, general elections to Lok Sabha 2019. This is Salem district, which is in Tamil Nadu. So in this, a detailed thing is given. So for what the candidate is allowed to spend how much. For example, for food, accommodation, even star hotel accommodation, it is there. Everything, room rent, so to make shelters, bus charges, and then lorry charges, uh, to hire a cab, everything, electricity, speakers, mics, posters, banners, billboards, TV advertisements, social media advertisements, everything is given. Fantastic, very fine, very good. But the big question is the limitations. They have given a thing like for MP election, for a bigger constituency, they have given 40 lakhs to 70 lakhs spending limitation. At the first hand, what is this 40? Is it the meaning that below 40 lakhs if you spend you are not eligible? Is it the meaning? You could have, if you don't have any intention on it, then you could have given an upper limit alone. Like 70 lakhs is the limitation. If it is like that, then it's okay, because it starts from zero. Does it mean that the people who spend below 40 lakhs they cannot win contest election or what? 40 to 70, what is this? So that is a eligibility criteria or what? And for the assembly constituency, it is like 20 to 28 lakhs. What is this slab? Your target, the election commission's target, is it to select only millionaires, the crore-patis? 70 lakhs means it's coming to a crore. So the election commission's interest and its target is to fill up the parliament and the assembly with only the billionaires, millionaires and crore-patis, not really the representatives. The billionaires who are born rich, born with a golden spoon, how they will know the value and the pain of hunger, and how they can represent a really starving community in the sense the Indian community I'm talking about, you and I. Only the people who are suffering. See, you have got some wound on your leg. The wound, you are telling that you are having this much of pain, this thing, that thing, everything. I can just feel pity and I can participate with your thing also sufferings. But do you think that I will also feel the same pain? Certainly not. I can understand, to some extent I can understand what is pain and how you will be suffering by seeing and by analyzing your activities. I can just, to some extent, I can feel for you and I can console. But will I be enjoying the same pain? Will I know the real pain of it? Representation means what? India is a poor country. We can say, on papers we can say. As I told you, in the village, only few people, hardly few, 2-3 people are using cars and they are filthy rich with all the material comforts. Doesn't mean that the entire village is rich. On seeing the per capita of the income, the per capita income of the village will be higher only. But 90% of the village community is downtrodden. You are in the poverty line. Even if you calculate based on the per capita income, it may not suit the village. The representation will not be fair. But the Election Commission of India says that it is contesting fair and free elections. see, there should be, even in sports, you see, there is equal opportunity. And I say that there should be equality in opportunity also. You cannot place the reality is like this. Like you assume that a guy who has won, he or she, the guy who has won gold medals for 5 times, 4 times put in one track. So it's a running race, assume. And another guy besides, one who is like 15 years old is put in. That guy is 25 years old. Another guy is 15 years old. And another is from kindergarten school. Only yesterday they started walking. So that guy is also put on another track. And now I feel that the Election Commission's rules and regulations, like the People's Representation Act and the Code of Conduct, in my views, it seems like this. And it says that it is an equal opportunity. I have given opportunity for all the guys. For equal opportunity, 50% opportunity should be given for the female also, and another a girl also. But not along with the proper suit, track suits, maybe with a sari. But competition is for running. So assume like that. So equal opportunity is given, and we are conducting a free and fair, what is that, competition. You run now, who will win? It's quite obvious. Even a child can say who will win. Is it the real competition? But in reality, how we are fixing it? So we have categories. Women means women category, male means male category, and then age-wise, size-wise, weight-wise. In boxing, in fighting, you have weight, age. So based on that only, you just put match. A Olympic medal winning gold medalist cannot be put in par, and or you cannot match with a guy who has started only yesterday. Here representation means he or she should be the voice of the community. That is the basics of democracy, and that is the basic meaning of contesting an election. Representation, to pick up some good representatives who can really work for the community, work for the village, or work for the constituency, who knows the problems of the constituency, or who can sort out the problems of the constituency. This is the representation, meaning of representation. And when the Britishers left India, when we started, still we had the hangover, and we were following the same old system, and we followed the same technique, like going to each and every house and canvassing with a pamphlet. That's what happening even now in the countries. In those countries, like England, France, America, Switzerland, I have seen in London, they come door to door canvassing with a pamphlet along with 2-3 guys. They will come and knock at your door, and they will say that I'm going to contest the coming election, and please vote for me. If you vote for me, I will be doing all these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the front page their details, their data will be given, their personal data, and on the back side of the sheet pamphlet you can see what they are going to do, and what is the problem of the constituency, and what they will be doing if they are elected. So this is what happening still in the countries, and that to developed countries. But here, are we having that opportunity? If you have fixed a slab in between 40 lakhs to 70 lakhs, And those people, the account is that is another thing, another topic. How they are manipulating the accounts, that is a different topic. We will discuss later. But first, you see, when they have put a limitation, you just see the one who is really having intention to serve the community, but not having material to serve in the sense not affordable, not able to spend for the elections in canvassing, assume. So this category of people, when they are also having the intention of participating in the election, because their intention, their motivation is burning to serve the community, to work for the society, that is burning. They have a burning inspiration. So with that inspiration, they come forward, and their only investment is time and energy. Like in practicality, what they are, people in England, what they are doing, the same thing they will be having. Like how we had when we attained independence. They wish to go here and there and canvass straight away, one-on-one canvassing. But Election Commission has put a restriction on it. 15 days, 20 days, within this time limit you have to make it. Is it humanly possible, for example, if the MP constituency is having 6 MLA constituency where 10 lakhs of people are there, if it is like that, 10 lakhs of people in MLA constituency, 2 lakhs of people, is it humanly possible that he or she can go door to door within this speculated time limit? So what is the intention? Your intention is to promote only the big mega rallies, putting pop-ups on social medias, internets, spending in billions of rupees, millions of rupees, and putting ads on the newspaper, and news 24 hours by 7, 24 by 7 news, promoting it, because each and everybody is having their own channels, each and every political party is having their own channels. And do you have the intention? I'm just requesting the Election Commission of India to just review according to the conditions of the people, according to the spending capacity of the majority of the people of India. So we have to draft some sort of system where everyone can participate. That will be the meaning of equality in opportunity, giving equality and contesting a free and fair election. That will be the real thing. And in this kind of situation only, we will have good representation. But when we promote only a crorepati can contest in election, then it will become a kind of investment. As I told you, all sorts of other principles, like principles of business management, principles of marketing, principles of advertisement technique, management, everything will come in. And this will become like a business. So you invested certain thing and you are just getting it back. Later we call it as corruption. At the first point, why you are giving chances for them to spend? So you are opening a door which can lead to corruption. First of all, close that door. If somebody is not capable of visiting the people, visiting the constituent, then they are not capable of representation. They cannot represent you. The first eligibility itself is gone. You are not eligible for a representative. If you want to be a representative, then you should have one-on-one communication and you should know the constituency, know the problems. It's not like for vote hunting, just taking up one big issue and just exaggerating and flashing on TVs and flashing on internets and coming up to the power. It is not like that. At the grassroots level, what is the problem of India? Why we are not able to come up After all this 70 years, we have come across a long way. We are going to reach the century, but still India is poor, very poor. When India attained independence, the currency value, Indian currency value, one paisa was equivalent to 1p in England. 1 rupee means $1, 1 pound. 1 rupee was equivalent to 1 pound only. Now there is a wide gap of 100 rupees, maybe 90 rupees. 90 rupees is equivalent to 1 pound. So why this inflation? Why the buying capacity of Indian rupee has gone down? So everything is rooted in elections, because our selections were poor. We lose in elections. We fail to pick up right representations, good choice. We are searching good from the bad. We are not searching among the good to take the best. We lost in election. Last time we lost in the election, we thought that the representative will be good, but unfortunately we are all, we didn't, he or she, they didn't even come to the, he or she didn't even come to the constituency. That is the say we can hear throughout India. Then the purpose of election, the very basic thing vanishes. See, if we have lost in the election, last time if we have failed, if we have lost something in one particular place, we cannot search in another place. We have to search somebody who has lost a material in one particular spot is searching somewhere in another spot. When you asked why you are searching in this spot, because you lost it there, you missed it there. But he said that only here I'm getting good light. So I'm searching here because I'm having good light here, vision here, that is why I'm searching here. It is like that. We lost in selection, we just chosen not the right one. Where we lost in the election. So there is the place, that is the place where we have to find again. Since it's all coming with a lot of flashes, coming with a lot of gimmicks and attractive offers and other things, it is not the thing, because we lost. Where to analyze who is the right choice for our constituency. We lost there. So we have to search only there where we lost, instead of searching under the light. So my friends, I request you that we have to think now and cast your votes accordingly and choose your good representation, good representative to see a better India, a prosperous India. Thanks for watching. Thank you.